How's it going, everyone? Welcome to a new series called Fall Guys Tips and Tricks. In this series, we're going to be going over ways you can get better at the game Fall Guys Ultimate Knockout. We're going to be going over extensive guides on all of the different modes and how to progress through the battle pass and different little tips and tricks that can help you get more crowns in Fall Guys. In today's episode, we're going to be going over one of the more popular first round and potentially second round modes called Gate Crash. This can set you up for the rest of the game because if you don't make it through the first round, then you have no hope of getting a win. So this is very important as it is one of the more common modes that you see in the rotation. So without further ado, let's get into it. Okay guys, so it looks like we finally managed to get the mode Gate Crash. This took me probably about 10 attempts. But basically, this mode is all about moving in between gates and racing to the finish. So it's one of the race modes in Fall Guys. And it's pretty common, I'd say, not for me when I'm trying to record, obviously, but basically the strategy here is to time your jumps on the gates that are currently down. And they start moving a lot faster as the rounds go on, but timing is key here. And as you'll see, I tend to go for the ones that are up at the moment. They get faster, obviously, you'll see. But the gates that are currently up in your horizon should be the ones you focus on once you get closer. So you can see this one's up right now, so I'm going to go for it, and it looks like I missed because of the red things, which is another thing to keep in mind, is that these little red, I'm going to probably not qualify here if I start to keep talking, but basically I'm gonna go over that slower with you. But as you can see, what I did is I tried to go for the ones, once I was a little bit closer, I figured out which gates were up, and those were the ones that were going to come down next, so that's the one you want to go for. A lot of key things people miss are that the gates that are currently up will not be up for much longer, especially in the later gates, I guess you could say. Which is why a lot of people get eliminated in this mode, is because they try to go for the, the ones that are currently up, and then they get smushed in between, which is not a good thing to have happen to you. So I'm going to go try and quit out of this, and then we're going to talk about some other tips and tricks and kind of take that a little bit slower for those of you who missed what I was doing there. Okay guys, as you can see, I've slowed it down for you. This should make it a lot easier when explaining things. But the first thing that I try to do is see where everyone else is going, because it's important to not go in a gate that is currently up, because like I said, you will be smushed in between, and that's not good. But some other tips I have for you are to avoid the red things, which might seem obvious, but they can really mess you up. And I've seen a lot of clips of people who have gotten stuck in between them, and then they keep going in between gates, and that just ends up in an infinite cycle of not qualifying. So basically, as we're nearing the finish here, some things to keep in mind are that when you slide on the little slime here, do not dive, because it'll lose your ability to get up quickly and jump, which is kind of a problem here. But as you can see, what I did there was jumped in between the gates that were closed when I was at the top, but then open when I was at the end there, which really does help. Other than that, that is basically it. This is a pretty simple mode. Basically just, timing is key. But other than that, pretty simple one for starting off. Like I said, first round, not too bad. But thanks for watching this, and I will see you all later. So yeah, make sure to stay tuned for all the other modes. Subscribe if you enjoyed, and leave a like. Helps out support the channel. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.